I just want to give a quick thanks to those of you who have watched, will watch, and continue to watch. I also want to thank the people who have subscribed and liked since my last video. I appreciate it so much. And I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm sorry I didn't post yesterday. I know today's Tuesday, not Monday. But I've been having some health issues, so we need to take care of number one, yourself. Alright, so I'm going to jump right into today. Today's topic will be if you're starting your self-love and overall self-improvement journey, your first step is to acknowledge that you need to fix something and that something needs to be changed in order for you to have quality of life improvement. And that starts with your environment. I cannot say this enough. If your environment is making you sick, you need to change factors about your environment. You can be as good in shape, as best of things you can get yourself that way, but if you head right back into that environment that you started from, you will end up where you started. That being said, there is always a way to get out of it. You need to take that step. As much as I want to say, having the support, having people around you can do good. No matter how much people say things, the only person who can really change things about yourself is you. And I say that because in so many different ways, I've had close friends who've had anxiety, depression. Myself, I've experienced it myself. I have anxiety sometimes. I get in my really depressive modes where I'm just, nobody can say anything to make me feel any better. And I realize that, and you have to push yourself out of it. If you don't take that first step, nobody's going to do it for you. So, environmentally speaking, whether it be mentally, physically, even emotionally, if you have people who are emotionally draining, if you go out with them and you just feel like, geez, this is exhausting, why am I putting so much effort if I don't get the same energy back? And that is what we call a one-way battery. People will take and take and take and take until you have nothing left to give, not even to yourself. And if we get to that point, it's hard to come back from that because you feel like you've hit just this pit of emptiness and you're just tired, you don't want to do anything. And that needs to stop. If you have people in your life like that, please, please, please do your best to limit interaction. If they're one of your closest friends, just take some space. Take a space, take some days, take a you time. Take a you break. A you break. Because if you feel any better during that break, something needs to change and that needs to be addressed. I used to be one of those same exact people who, if my friends need something, even if I'm in the deepest, darkest pits of my mind, I put away my problems to help them with theirs. And that led me nowhere. That got me into the point where it was like, why am I doing this? Why am I draining myself and putting my neck out, ripping the clothes off of my back to give to somebody else when I don't get that same energy back if I need it? And that's what you have to take in. And you have to spot those, because all the time it can be hidden. It can be whether like someone will hit you up here and there, then just be like, hey, can we talk? I have some issues I want to talk about. It's always fine to listen, but if it becomes a cycle of them venting or them needing something, you helping, and then when you need the same thing back, it's an issue or they're nowhere to be found, that needs to stop. Now, physically speaking, I promise you, if you feel like your life is cluttered or you feel like things are just stacking up and ready to collapse on you, if you have an environment, whether it be your room, office, home, if things are just as messy physically, you will feel that. Things tend to hold energy, and if you put out the energy of stress and just negativity, all the objects that are stacked around you, all the things that are cluttered around you will hold that energy unless you do something about it. I know, for me, physically speaking, it might not work for everyone, but it helps. It gives you a sense of productivity, accomplishment. You did something, and you can take a breath of where you're standing, sitting, sleeping, and you get that moment. And it's, even if it's the slightest second of relief, some relief is better than none. So give it a try. Even if you feel like you don't want to even get out of bed to do anything, do it. Force yourself to do it. Get out there, go do something. Vacuum, sweep, pick up all the water bottles behind your bed, take out all the wrappers of food you may have, clean dishes. Do something that makes you feel like there's less mess. And I promise that you will feel, even if it's the slightest bit, you will feel better. Your environment is everything. If you get healed and you have an environment that is sick, you can try to heal the sick, but if they don't want help, they won't take it. So if the people around you don't want to fix situations, I'm sorry. My English is messed up today. Situations, guys, no. Fix situations. Don't try and force it. You're just putting energy out there that could be put into new experiences, new people, new journeys, everything. Your environment is everything. You feed off the environment feeds off you. Now I have to cut this video short today because I have to go get a venous ultrasound. And yeah, so I just want to thank you if you've gotten this far. Please, if you are starting your journey, start with your environment and accept that there's an issue that needs to be fixed if you have one. And we will talk more next Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to join the journey with me. We can start this together. We all need some positivity in our life. I'm happy to share whatever positivity I can. Thank you so much for watching.